come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Just let the eyes float closed. Start to notice where you physically feel your breath within your torso right now. Notice where you are physically connected to the ground beneath you right now. Keep gently bringing your awareness to the breath. Every inhale is an invitation back to the present moment, free from any distractions or worries. Every exhale is an opportunity to simply let go of any lingering thoughts, any lingering distractions. Joining the palms in prayer at the heart center. Opening practice with one Om. Eyes float open. Coming on to hands and knees, stacking the shoulders right over the wrists, hips over the knees. Beginning to move through some cat and cow. As you inhale, tuck the toes under, lift the gaze, tip the tailbone up. Exhaling for cat, untuck the toes, rounding chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhaling for cow, tuck the toes under, hammock the abdomen down. Exhaling for cat, rounding chin to chest, navel to spine, all 10 fingerprints press into the mat. Inhaling for cow. And exhaling for cat, relax through the jaw. Coming to a neutral spine. Lengthen the right leg long behind you, toes tucked under, and just rock back and forth a few times, opening up through the foot, the calf, and the back of the leg. Bring that right knee down, lengthening the left leg long behind you, rocking back and forth. Try to keep even the pinky toe tucked under here. Think of this as a bit of a foot massage. Bring that left knee back down. Inhaling for one more cow as you tuck the toes under, feel the sit bones tip up. Exhaling for cat, pressing into the tops of the feet, really press the mat away with the hands. Coming to a neutral spine, lengthen the right leg long behind you. Left foot meets it in plank pose, top of a push-up, just like you did one foot at a time. Start to rock forward and back a little bit here. And with your next exhale, press back to your first downward dog, reaching the sit bones up and back. Start to pedal through the feet here, sending one heel closer to the ground and then the other, just as if you were taking a leisurely stroll. Start to find stillness with the legs. As you inhale, lift up high onto the balls of both feet. As you exhale, press your chest toward your thighs, gaze between your big toes. Straighten the legs, lowering the heels, shifting a little more weight into the legs, out of the wrists and the shoulders. As you inhale, come forward to plank pose. Lower the knees, press the hips to the heels, keep those toes tucked under so you're stretching through the arms, the back, and the feet. Extend out to plank pose, strong and steady, lowering straight down to the mat. Both shoulders and hips meet the ground together. Baby cobra, press into the tops of the feet as you lift the heart and the gaze. Downward dog as you exhale, reaching the sit bones up and back. 2 more times just like that. Inhale forward to plank. Lower the knees, press the hips to the heels, reach long through the arms and the back. Extend out to plank pose, navel to spine, strong and steady, lower straight down to the mat, elbows point straight back. Baby cobra, keep hugging the elbows in as you lift the heart forward and up. Downward dog as you exhale, anchor into the thumbs and the forefingers a little bit more. Last time, inhaling forward to plank. Lower the knees, press the hips toward the heels. Try to keep the pinky toes tucked under as well. Extending out to plank, slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, baby cobra, lifting the heart and the gaze. Downward dog as you exhale. Come back to the breath here. Noticing where you physically feel the breath in the torso. Notice the texture of whatever's under the fingertips and the toes. Fully present in this moment. As you inhale, reach your right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Step that right foot between your thumbs. Physically scoop it up. Or take a second step if it doesn't make it, right? As you inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, that left foot meets the right at the top of the mat. Hook your thumbs, sweep the fingertips forward and up. Reach up and over to the right side. Come back up through center. Reach up and over to the left side. Come back up through center. Lift the heart and the gaze. Bring the palms together, fold over the legs. Inhaling to a flat back, tailbone lengthens back, crown of the head reaches forward. Stepping your left foot back to a low lunge. Lower that left knee down, untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up to frame your face, Anjaneyasana. Circle the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Draw the knuckles down the back of the left thigh as you lift the heart and the gaze. Release the interlacing of the hands, sweep the arms up and then down to the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lift that left knee and thigh. Feet stay where they are as you straighten the right leg, folding forward. Feel that right hip crease pull back and in. Deep, deep inhale. As you exhale, soften through the shoulders. Inhale, rebend the right knee over the right ankle. Step to plank pose. Take a deep breath in here. Lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Downward dog as you exhale. Feel the backs of your thighs press toward the back edge of your mat. Inhale the left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, step that left foot between your thumbs. Take a second or third step if it doesn't make it on its own. Deep breath in here, get nice and long through the spine. Stepping that right foot up to meet the left, releasing over the legs. Hook your thumbs, sweep the fingertips forward and up, coming all the way up to stand. Reach up and over to the left side first. Come back up through center, reach up and over to the right side. Come back up through center, reach up, look up, palms together, draw your prayer through the midline as you fold over the legs, let the head and the breath go. Inhaling to a nice long flat back, stepping the right foot back to your low lunge, lower that right knee down, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up to frame your face, Anjaneyasana, circling the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers with the non-habitual thumb on top. Draw the knuckles down the back of that right thigh as you lift the heart and let the shoulders roll open and down. Release the hands, sweep the arms back, up and then down to the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift that right knee and thigh. Feet stay where they are as you straighten that left leg, folding forward. Feel the low abdomen spiral over the top of your left thigh, just a little bit more to help you square the hips off. Rebend your left knee over the left ankle. Step back to plank pose. Take a deep breath in here. Lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, lifting the heart and the gaze. Lower the forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, finding the strength of those back muscles. Lower the forehead back down. Last time, baby cobra, strengthening the posture muscles in the back. Lower the forehead back down, child's pose, hips to the heels. Big toes touch, knees are just as wide as they need to be here. Come back to the breath. Where do you physically feel the breath in your back body right now? Where do you physically feel your body connected to the ground beneath you in this moment? Inhale, guide yourself into the present moment, right here, right now. Exhale, soften around any thoughts, any strong emotions. Extending long through the arms, gaze past the thumbs, stay as close to the mat as you can. Slide out to a baby cobra. Lifting the heart, lifting the gaze, lower the forehead down to the mat. Tuck your toes under, press up to plank pose. Downward dog as you exhale. Take a full breath here. Deep, deep inhale. And let all the breath go as you exhale, softening through the shoulders and the face. Slowly begin to walk your feet up to the top edge of the mat. There's absolutely no rush for you to arrive. You're at the top of the mat, soften the knees, let the head hang heavy. Catch opposite elbows, maybe you sway the torso side to side like an elephant trunk. Maybe you shake the head out a little bit. Switch which elbows on top so you're holding the non-habitual way. And again, maybe you sway a little bit, maybe you shake the head out. Keep the weight rocking forward toward the balls of your feet. Release the elbows, keeping the knees bent and your head heavy. Slowly start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the very last thing to arrive. When you've arrived, no rush. You'll shrug those shoulders up and back just once, standing nice and tall in Tadasana, mountain pose. Once again, feeling the grounding of your own 2 feet. Feeling the presence of your own breath. Inhale, reaching the arms out and up. Exhale, draw your prayer through the midline, folding over the legs. Inhaling to a flat back. Step your right foot back to your low lunge. Take a deep breath in here. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhaling forward to plank. Lowering knees, chest, chin as you exhale. Baby cobra, lift the heart and the gaze. Downward dog as you exhale. Backs of the thighs press toward the back edge of your mat. Inhale your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Step the foot between the thumbs. Pressing into the right hand, reach your left arm up toward the ceiling for a gentle twist. Reach that left arm overhead, circle the hand down to the mat. Feet stay where they are as you straighten that left leg for just one breath. Inhale, rebend the left knee over the left ankle. Exhale, the right foot meets the left at the top of the mat, folding over the legs. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up as you reach up, look up. Exhale, draw your prayer through the midline, folding forward, let the weight rock forward in the feet. Inhaling to your flat back, tailbone lengthens back as the crown of the head reaches forward. Left foot steps back to your low lunge. Deep breath in here. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhaling forward to plank. Lowering the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, lift the heart and the gaze. Downward dog as you exhale, pressing the chest toward the top of the thighs. As you inhale, reach that right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the foot between the thumbs. Deep breath in here. As you exhale, reach that left arm up toward this right arm up toward the ceiling. Low lunge twist, left heel reaches back. Reach that right arm overhead. Circle the hand down to the mat. Feet stay where they are as you straighten your right leg, folding forward. Deep breath in. Let all the breath go. Inhale, rebend that right knee over the right ankle. Exhale, the left foot meets the right at the top of the mat, releasing over the legs. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Draw your prayer through the midline as you fold forward over the legs. Inhaling to a flat back. Step your right foot back to your low lunge. Deep breath in here. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale forward to plank. Lower straight down to the mat. Elbows point toward the back of the mat. Baby cobra, keep hugging those elbows in. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Tuck the toes under. Press up to plank. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the foot between the thumbs. Deep breath in here. Exhale, low lunge twist. Reach that left arm up toward the ceiling. Reach the left arm overhead. Circle the hand down to the mat. A little bit different this time. Rise up to your high lunge. Pause here as you take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the mat. Deep breath in here. Exhale, straightening the left leg. Inhale back to your low lunge. Exhale, rise up to your high lunge. Feel the inner thighs hug in toward your midline. Inhale, bringing the hands back down to the mat. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Inhaling to your low lunge. Exhale, rise up to your high lunge. Relax the shoulders. Lower the hands back down. Last time, straighten that left leg as you exhale. Inhaling to your low lunge. Right foot meets the left at the top of the mat, releasing over the legs. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, draw your prayer through the midline, folding forward over the legs. Inhaling to your flat back, try to get your chest parallel to the ground. Step the left foot back to your low lunge. Deep breath in here. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhaling forward to plank. Slowly lower straight down to the mat. Try to get both shoulders and hips to meet the ground together. Baby cobra as you inhale. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Tuck those toes under. Press up to plank. Downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your thumbs. Deep breath in to get longer through the spine. Reach that right arm up toward the ceiling as you exhale. Low lunge twist. Sweep the right arm overhead. Circle the hand down. Rise on up to your high lunge. Inhale, lower the hands down to the mat. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Plug the right hip in and back. Inhaling to your low lunge. Exhale, rise up to your high lunge. Lower those hands down. Straightening the right leg. Relax the shoulders and the jaw. One last time, rebend the knee. Inner thighs hug in toward your midline as you rise up to your high lunge. Lowering the hands back down to the mat, straightening that right leg. Plug the right hip in and back. Rebend the right knee over the right ankle. Left foot meets the right, folding over the legs. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Come back to the breath. The breath is the gateway into the present moment. It's what guides us into mind, body, spirit connection. Feel the ground beneath your own 2 feet. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Let the weight rock back toward the heels. Lift the heart, lift the low abdominal muscles so the back stays protected. And release over the legs. Inhaling to your flat back. Step the right foot back to your low lunge. Left foot meets it in plank pose. Lowering halfway down, chaturanga. Upward dog, come onto the tops of the feet. Thighs and knees hover off the mat. Downward dog as you exhale. Deep, deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Deep inhale. Let everything go as you exhale. One last breath here, fully present in this moment. As you inhale, reach the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Step the foot between the thumbs. Rise up to your high lunge. Opening to warrior 2, spin that left heel down. Inhale, straighten the right leg, square the toes off. Exhale, warrior 2, facing the back of your mat. Left knee bends over the left ankle. Inhale, straighten the left leg, turn the toes in. Exhale, warrior 2, facing the front of your mat. Flip your right palm, peaceful warrior. Reach all the way up and back. Cartwheel your hands into your low lunge twist. Left hand touches down as the right arm reaches up. Sweep that right arm overhead, circle the hand down, walking the hands to the right as you straighten your straighten the right leg. Turn those toes in. Let the weight rock forward as you anchor into the outer edges of the feet. The crown of the head drops down. The sit bones lightly tip up toward the ceiling. Circle the hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Reach your knuckles up toward the ceiling as the crown of the head drops down toward the mat, pulling up through the thighs. Release the hands. Fingertips come back down to the mat. Walking your hands to the left, framing your left foot in a low lunge, stepping to plank pose, lowering chaturanga halfway down, upward dog as you inhale, thighs hover off the mat, downward dog as you exhale. Deep breath in. Let all the breath go as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Step the foot between the thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Open to warrior 2, really anchor down through that right heel. Inhale, straighten the left leg, high prayer, turn those left toes in. Exhale, turn the right toes out, warrior 2 on the right side. Inhale, straighten the right leg, turn the toes in, high prayer. Exhale, warrior 2 on the left. Flip your front palm, peaceful warrior, reach all the way up and back. Cartwheel your hands into your low lunge twist. Right hand touches down, left arm sweeps back and up. Reach that left arm overhead, circle the hand down, walking your hands to the right as you straighten your left leg. Coming back to that wide straddle, Prasarita Padottanasana. Anchor into the outer edges of the feet. Lift the arches, lift the inner thighs. Circle the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers the non-habitual way, reaching the knuckles up, dropping the crown of the head down, rocking the weight forward in the feet, out of the heels. Release the hands, fingertips come to the mat. Walk your hands to the right, frame your right foot in a low lunge at the top of the mat. Step to plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Lower chaturanga as you exhale. Upward dog for the inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Fully present in this moment. Deep, deep inhale. Let everything go as you exhale. Inhaling forward to plank. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat, one solid piece. Untuck the toes, walk the legs closer to one another and farther behind you. Reach the arms long by your sides. Inhale, lift and lengthen everything away from the mat for Shalabhasana. Finding your back bend here, finding the buoyancy here. One more breath in. And release down to the mat, resting the right cheek down. It feels good to sway the hips, sway the hips. And then rest the opposite cheek down, just a little passive neck stretch here. Bring the forehead back down to the mat, bring the palms under the shoulders, child's pose, hips to the heels. Come back to the breath. Where do you physically feel the breath in your back body right now? Where do you physically feel your body connected to the ground right now? Fully present. Slowly start to roll up to sit on your shins. Let the hips fall to one side. Bring the legs out in front of you. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Have the heels pretty far in front of you so you're making a wide diamond shape with the legs. Round forward, bring the forehead toward the tops of the feet. Let the low back release, let the hips release, let those shoulders release, right? Taking a moment here, you're literally looking inward. Check in with yourself. Just honestly assessing where you are at in this moment. Not judging, not even needing to change anything. One last breath here in Tadasana. Slowly roll all the way back up to sit. Draw the knees together. Scooting toward the top edge of the mat. Slowly come all the way on to your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Let the low back release. Let the shoulders release. Lengthen the legs long on the mat. Feet flop open. Hands come by your sides. Palms face up. Allow the eyes to close. Finding sweet stillness physically and mentally as you drop into Shavasana. Allowing the efforts of your practice to soak in. Remembering that no effort, no matter how small or how large, is ever wasted. Let your next breath be a little bit deeper. Bring some movements into the fingers and toes. Gently nod the head side to side. Bending the knees, bringing the feet onto the mat one at a time. Reach the arms overhead. Gently roll to the right side into fetal position. Pressing into your top hand, coming back to your cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Finding stillness with the eyes closed when you've arrived. Returning to your breath. Joining the palms in prayer at the heart center. Lifting your heart up toward the thumbs and sealing practice with one Om. The best within me bows to the best within you. Namaste. Thank you.